When it was time to give the bullpen a call in 2022, the Erie Seawolves called upon Brendan White more than any other reliever.
Hearing the phone ring always sends like a chill down my spine because you always look around like, who's it going to be? Who's the guy that's that gets the opportunity? And so usually there's a spike of adrenaline right there, and then once Alex says whoever's name it is and says my name, it kind of is a quick shot to like 110, like gotta get ready. And then once I start throwing, it's like, all right, I can calm myself down and get myself more locked in for what I need to do.
Which is, quite simply, to dominate.
Got him! 3 Ks in the inning, 4 in the game for Brendan White.
Opposing batters hit a paltry 182 against the 5'11", 185-pounder, thanks in large part to one very nasty breaking ball.
One of the best sliders I've ever caught. I think it's probably the best slider in our organization. But now he's got a splitter, now he's got a fastball that he can move this way, and then ride it at the top. Mix that with the slider, and it's a very, very uncomfortable at bat. I'm lucky that I haven't faced him, or I feel like he'll make me look stupid, but it's really special.
So much so that White was added to the Tigers' 40-man roster in mid-November.
He's very mature, for his age, and it shows on the mound. He has stuff. His fastball slider combination is what's going to make him a big league pitcher. But he kind of comes at you from a different slot. It's tough for hitters to pick him up, sometimes, and his ball just gets on hitters.
Got him! Swinging strike 3, high fastball.
That could be due to an advanced understanding of his body and its mechanics, thanks to being a certified trainer.
Prior to me studying the sports medicine in high school, I was learning a lot of the philosophy from Tom House, and a lot of his ideas and his ideology was injury prevention and health, and through injury prevention and health and being sustaining on the field, you would throw harder and feel stronger and get bigger. And learning what I did from him, I didn't put the pieces together until I started studying anatomy and physiology, and I realized, oh, wait a minute, this is kind of the best of both worlds for me personally. So seeing the application to baseball that I was learning from a pitching coach, and then realizing that it does make sense in the health field, once that came together, it was an explosion. It was great.
Now with 3 seasons of professional ball under his belt, White will look to continue to build off the successes he's already seen. For instance, improving in the following categories every year he's been in the minors: strikeouts per 9, hits allowed per 9, and strikeouts to walks.
Having to get sharper with my stuff physically, being able to put my pitches in better places is the most important thing. Once I have an idea of where to put my fastball or my slider, and then it just comes down to being in game. So just doing repetitions just helps me get more fine and sharpens up my command, so that's super important. But the analytics side is where to put these specific pitches and when to use them. And so it's definitely a 50-50 mix. It's just getting sharper and getting better, along with learning more about where to put it and when to put it there.
He's a very smart kid, and he's been a great influence on some of our guys in the bullpen. Having Whitey in the pen, I think, has helped a lot of our younger pitchers out, no doubt.
Growing up, I was always a smaller kid. I was always shorter than everybody and weighed a little bit less than everybody, and so I knew that just raw talent and raw size wasn't going to be the reason that I'd be successful, and that it was going to take a little bit more work for me to catch up with everybody else. And so I knew that my work ethic was going to be the thing that took me to the next level, to catch me up with everybody and then propel me forward, and nobody was going to outwork me. Nobody was going to be doing more than me and doing anything smarter than me. So honestly, I think the biggest thing is just continuing to build and continuing to grow. So just continuing to learn about what I'm doing well and what I need to continue to develop on, alongside of just continuing to get better with more experience. And experience is obviously always king. The more times I'm going out there, I'm learning more, and I'm able to make adjustments and put things in the back of my mind so that if I ever experience them again, it won't be the first time. And so that's really the most important piece for me, is the experience aspect. And I have a ton of confidence in the coaching staff here and the Tigers' development to get us ready for moving up higher levels and being successful.